authorities have identified a suspect in the death of a 20-year-old man who was shot by a crossbow outside his Michigan home. The body of Marcus Olmstead was discovered by his twin brother Maxwell in the family's driveway in Norton Shores on Wednesday evening. The victim's death was ruled a homicide by the medical examiner after an autopsy was completed on Thursday morning. Detectives identified and arrested a suspect in nearby Grand Rapids hours later. It was learned that the suspect, a 20-year-old male from Grant, MI, discharged a crossbow at the victim, striking him in the torso and killing him in his driveway, Norton Shores police said in a press release. The suspect knew of the victim, and this was not a random act. The suspect was lodged at the Muskegon County Jail on a charge of open murder. The suspect will be identified after arraignment in 60th District Court. Scroll down for video. In the hours leading up to his death, Marcus had been playing fantasy board games at a friend's house, his stepmother Michelle Olmstead told Wood. "They do the gaming a lot," she said. "They have friends come over and family. It's a wholesome thing." The stepmother, who described Marcus as childlike, said that after he got home he was texting with a girl and then went outside around 8:30 p.m. to wait for her. Share this article. Share. An hour later, Maxwell returned home from work and found his twin lying there in the driveway, Michelle said. "He goes over there, starts shaking him, rolls him over, and that's when he realizes there's an arrow sticking out of his abdomen, like something you'd see in a movie or on CSI or something," she continued. Michelle, a registered nurse, attempted to revive Marcus with CPR but said he was already passed. He was cold. The day after Marcus's death, his twin shared a photo of the two of them on Facebook with the caption, "I will always love you, my brother." Max had the strongest bond to Marcus than anybody, the twins' stepmother said. "He's devastated. He's very angry. He's a 20-year-old young man. He's got a flow of emotions. He lost half of himself," his twin. Loved ones have been left wondering who would have wanted to kill Marcus and why they used a crossbow to commit the alleged murder. "Maybe because it was quiet and so we wouldn't hear a gunshot," Michelle speculated. "I don't know." She said police seized Marcus's cell phone, adding he was on that phone all the time and obviously was involved with some nasty people. Investigators have not released any information regarding the suspect's relationship to Marcus or what his motive may have been. Marcus, who was working at a Menards home improvement center at the time of his death, was described by his stepmother as a very outgoing person and of gentle soul. "He did have some emotional problems, but deep down, he was a kind soul," she told Wood. The 2017 graduate of Norton Shores High School toured Europe with the school choir during his senior year. "That was probably the proudest moment in his life," Michelle said. Anyone with information or surveillance video in the area is asked to call the Norton Shores Police Department at 231.733.2691 or Silent Observer at 231.72. Wood TV privacy policy.